Hello and welcome to EGW Writings Tech Tips. I'm your host, Daryl Thompson. We're learning how to use the EGW Writings 2 app on my iPad, and in particular today we're going to learn how to change the bookshelf layout within the app. If you look here on my desktop, you can see that I have a series of icons, but maybe I would prefer, instead of having icons, to have like a thumbnail view. Some people prefer that view much better. So that's up to you, and you can just tap the little grid view to thumbnail view icon to change back and forth. Now we can go further in the settings in the side menu, and so if we tap on the little sandwich icon, this icon up in the top right hand corner here, and we tap on that, you will notice that it says here bookshelf layout, right here, bookshelf layout. Now there is 6 positions along this line that we can change, and then the default position. So let's look what each one does. If I slide along, you can notice that there's no change to my bookshelf until I get to here, and then it changes to the thumbnail view. When I step one more, it will actually make the font a little larger, and if I step on the last step, step 6, it makes it quite large, as you can see. Now if I go back to the beginning, it also changes when I'm in the books. So if I go into, say, the books here, on step 1, I just see book codes. So if we want to change from just the book codes to seeing the book titles in a list, we can come back here, go back into settings, and move it to step position 2. So now we see a list of titles instead of book codes, and you can see how it changes back and forth between book codes to book titles. Now if I want to go one step further to step position 3, you'll see it changes from a list of book titles to the thumbnail book covers, and that's the default view. If I take it one step further, you can see how it's made the book covers just a little bit bigger, and then it makes them bigger again, and it brings up the book information, and then one step further brings it rather large. So if you're having difficulty seeing with your eyes, you'd probably want it on the final step. So that's the 6 positions across. And then there's a default position, which you can just tap the word default, and it takes it back how when you first install the app. So that's how you change the different layout of the bookshelf design within the app. You can either list, basically, have it as a list view, or you can have it as a thumbnail view. And then back on the main home screen, you can have it in icon layout design, or you can have it in a thumbnail layout design. Okay, so that's essentially the 6 steps that you can set up your bookshelf. Some people would prefer to have a list of either book codes or book titles. Others would prefer to have it in seeing the book covers or the thumbnails of the pictures. So whichever way you like it, you can customize it and set it up to suit you and the way you prefer. I hope this little short tutorial on the bookshelf has been helpful. May you always go with God and be blessed. Have a nice day.